Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us on the Model Homesteader. My name is TWEE Meredith. Today we are heading to Bean Station, Tennessee. You heard me correct. Beautiful area up in Tennessee that we are going to be looking at some properties and let you take a look and see what is available. Hi everyone, we are now in Bean Station, Tennessee. The property I'm going to show you today is 22 acres and they are asking $300,000 for the property. One of the best perks about this property is its location. It is literally 5 minutes from a huge lake, so there are so many fun water activities right at your fingertips.
Okay, yep.
Alright. I'm over. Let's try again.
Okay.
And 1, 2, 3, and... So we're on the other side of the property line before we head all the way up. And you've got this beautiful view of the lake here on this side. There's lake everywhere. Like I just cannot emphasize enough how much water you are surrounded by. The property line goes down here about 8 to 10 feet. So it gives you the ability, if you'd want to clear out some of these trees. I wouldn't clear them all out because it's just gorgeous in the summertime. But clear out, thin out just a few of them so that you got a better view of the actual lake itself. Being that this is a nice flat area too, if you wanted to build your house on this part right here, maybe stilt it up, then you would have an even better view. You could even build, what would you say, Teresa, like a 3-story here with the basement being the third level?
You could do that, certainly.
And it would look amazing.
Is it called a carriage house when they have those passageways through part of the house? It would be kind of cool to have
Breezeways?
something like that. It would be very interesting to have something like that right here, so that you could drive through and then drive up through to the rest of your property.
Right.
Since it's not a huge area right here, but to have maybe the garage or something do that, I think that would be pretty awesome.
Right.
Personally.
That way you'd be able to continue on up.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yep. Use every inch of this flat land here.
Yes. Yes, but it definitely has water there available. Let's do it again. Yeah, let's do it again.
You kind of.
I know.
lost
I'm like,
that one.
blah, blah, blah. Regarding utilities, electricity is available down at the road, but being that you aren't going to most likely build down there, you would have to bring the electricity up here or use another resource such as your solar panel or your windmills, which is what a lot of homesteaders do anyways because we want to be off-grid. As for sewer and water, those are also not available, but of course you can always do the well. I don't know how deep it is. Hopefully it's not too deep since we're surrounded by water, but of course you never know. You might dig for a while. And then septic, you would want to do something such as like a septic tank. As we had mentioned before, down below where the valley is, there's definitely water also available there. I don't know how full it gets, but it is very obvious that there is definitely going to be a water flow at some point during the rainy season. So that's another option for spring water to access. We also have 2 entrances on this property to access. There are 2 gates. This is the second one. You saw the first one when we first started filming, but this one is also an additional one that you can access this higher up area. It's not quite finished, or if it is finished, it just is more overgrown, hasn't been used in a long time, but it is available.
That works for me. Let me see this little puppy.
Is he sleeping?
He is.
We are at the top of the property where there is another great spot for building. We're going to give you an idea of where the property line is. So over here, we're basically right at the corner, starting on one edge. And then if you swing, over this way, it goes quite a bit a ways down that way, down the mountain. This is actually where we came up from. And this whole area up here, we're going to actually walk so that we can see exactly what we've got up here for building. It comes all the way over here too. Basically, it starts to drop off over here, and where it starts to drop off, the property ends. The nice thing about this property is there is only one property next to it with owners, and they are farmers, and from what I understand,
You never see him.
you never see them. That's a good way to put it, is you never see them. So over here you've got some property, it basically ends right here where it starts to drop off. The nice thing about this whole piece of property is that there is only one additional property, private owner adjacent to this. 3 of the sides are all TVA, which is Tennessee Valley Authority. Thank you. Tennessee Valley Authority, which means it's all private property of Tennessee. Nobody can build on it. So you are surrounded for the most part by untouchable property, which is great.
Which is huge.
Yes.
Get a shot of that view.
So they've been clearing this out really nicely just so that someone could build a home up here and have spectacular views. So looking at this whole flat area, there is so much that you can do here besides building a beautiful, huge home. There's a lot of room for farming, and even though it is on top of a hill, you have two hills to work with, and there is a lot of potential to do farming along the side of the hills because they're not too ridiculously steep to work with. So this is one of the hills as we're showing you, and then if I come over here, you're able to see the second hill. Now the one in the back, the high one, is not part of the property, but if you look down lower, there is another hill over this way, and that was the first hill that we drove by, and that one also is a great spot to do, as we had mentioned, some building, some farming. You could have animals up there. It would just give you a lot of space. And even though it is only 22 acres, it feels like it's 40 acres easily with the way it's really sprawled out. Here we have a sweet little boy. Hello, Baxter. We're going to head down this path over here. There's another road that they've started. We don't know what it leads to, but we're definitely interested. We want to see what it is. So we're going to take a walk down there and check it out. Okay, so we look like we are at the end of the property and stepping into the TVA line, but one of the things that was noticed is a trail that looks like has been started, which may lead you all the way down to the water line. We're not sure, but if you live up here and you want to hike down to the water, This is a great way to go since it's already done. It looks like it goes quite a ways down there too. You have water on this side and water on that side. You are surrounded everywhere. Well, I hope you liked the walk that we did on this property here in Bean Station. If you did like it, or you have any questions, or you would like to find out more information regarding the property, please comment down below. One of us will make sure we get in touch with you and let you know who the listing agent is for this property. If you liked our video today, which I'm sure you did because Baxter is always as cute as can be, please like, subscribe, and ring that bell for any future videos. Thanks so much, everybody, and we'll see you at the next video. Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, but I wasn't sucking in my gut.
We saw nothing.
Okay.
We saw nothing. Now I have to say goodbye to poor sleepy boy. Look at him. He's got a little leaf in his mouth. Good night, Baxter. Sweet dreams, buddy. So cute. He's so adorable. Oh my gosh. Okay, sleepy boy, spit out the leaf.
Hey guys, today's video is sponsored by my multi-talented husband, author Peter Meredith, who's also the camera guy for these videos. Today's book is one of my favorites that he has written. It's a drama. It's called Sprite, and heads up, pull out your tissue box. It's about a young girl named Audrey with a birth defect, which causes her eyes to be red. On top of that, her mom calls her odd. Really nice, huh? And uses her as a freak show to support her alcoholic habit. One day she abandons Odd in a motel with $12, and it forces her to go out and search for her mother. But honestly, it seems that she's really searching for something much more than just her mom. Multi-genre author of 41 exciting novels, Peter Meredith's novels are all available on paperback, Kindle, and 38 are also available on Audible books. Check out the link here and below in the description on where to pick up your own copies and also how to follow him.